You're listening to The Plugged In Operator, part of Main Street Media. I'm Marcus. It's Friday, July 31, 2026. Here's what's on the board. Today I want to tell you about a real shop and what happened when the owner stopped answering his own phone. He runs an independent auto repair shop. Small crew, the kind of place where the owner is also the best tech and the default receptionist. The problem was the usual one. Calls came in while he was under a car, and half of them went unanswered. A missed call at a repair shop is somebody driving to the next shop on the list. He knew he was losing work, he just couldn't be in two places at once. So he put an AI system on the front end of his business. It handled the phone, the customer texts, and online booking around the clock, including the nights and weekends he was never going to cover himself. Somebody visits the website at 9 at night wanting a brake job? The AI books it. Somebody calls during a packed Saturday? The AI picks up, answers the basic questions, and gets them on the schedule. The first week, that shop booked over $7,000 in work that ran through the AI. Jobs that, by his own account, would have slipped away as missed calls and ignored messages before. Not $7,000 in new marketing spend. $7,000 from demand that was already knocking, that he simply wasn't catching. Now let me be straight about the numbers, because that's how this show works. $7,000 in a week is a headline, and your mileage will vary. But the mechanism underneath it is boring and real. Shops leak revenue at the first point of contact. The unanswered call, the web form nobody replies to for 6 hours, the voicemail returned the next afternoon. Industry folks estimate a shop doing $800,000 a year leaves $50,000 to $150,000 on the table from exactly those gaps. The tools that plug them run a couple $100 a month. That's the math that's moving people, and it's why more than 60% of repair shops are expected to be using some form of AI by the end of this year. Here's what I want you to take from his story, whatever trade you're in. He didn't automate the repair. He automated the catching. The wrench work stayed human. The part he handed to a machine was the part he was failing at anyway, being available at the exact second a customer decided to spend money. That's the version of AI that pays for itself fastest. Not replacing your craft, just making sure no ready-to-buy customer ever hits a dead end. Which leads right into what's coming, because being available the second a customer reaches out is about to get a lot more literal. Here's the forward-looking trend, and it's a big one. Google is rolling out agentic-booking across the US this summer. In plain terms, a homeowner tells Google, "Find me an HVAC contractor," and Google's own AI picks up the phone and calls shops on that person's behalf. Home repair made the launch list, right alongside beauty and pet care. Now here's the part you need to hear. When Google's AI calls your shop, it asks its questions and expects a fast, structured answer. Your service, your price range, your availability. Reports on the rollout describe roughly a 90-second window. If your line gets answered by a slow script reader or dumps to voicemail, the AI hangs up and dials the next contractor on the list. And if your phone is answered by your own AI, it just becomes two machines booking the job in seconds. Sit with that. The caller judging whether you're worth the appointment might not be a person anymore. It's software, it's impatient, and it's comparing you to the shop down the road in real time. The operators who lose here are the ones still letting the phone ring out. The ones who win are the ones who can answer instantly with a clear price range. And a real open slot, which, not by accident, is exactly what the front office AI we've been talking about all week is built to do. You don't need to chase every shiny thing. But this one is coming to your phone line, whether you opt in or not, so get your answering and your booking tight now, before the machines start calling. That's it for Friday. Find all 5 Main Street Media shows wherever you listen. Subscribe, leave a review, and I'll see you Monday.